helmet. Apparently one of our turkeys just got a mouse. That's pretty cool. He's like, mine. This is the RC Jet Jock. Oh, I just broke it. What's going on, guys? Jet Jock here. Before we get to our flight review of our 3-meter FMS Fox, I wanted to share a comment with you guys from Tug Hill RC. Tug Hill suggested that we put our flaps going up on a 1-second delay and then retracting our flaps right before we touch down, about a foot off the ground or so, and that way we won't drag a flap on the grass or on even surfaces and rip it out. So that was a great suggestion, buddy. We're actually going to do the same thing in our airplane, and we'll show y'all how we did it as well, don't worry. And also, we're going to leave a link below to Tug Hill RC's channel, and I want y'all to go over there and hit the subscribe button and give him some love. And guys, please, also, if y'all haven't done so yet, subscribe to our channel. It's free, and we would love to have you on board, and you won't miss some cool episodes, I promise. All right, guys, it's time. Let's start with that flight review. Well, almost a flight review. What's going on, guys? RC Jet Jock. We got Luca Girl on the camera. Say hi, Luca Girl. There's the wave. And then we got Donkey Girl right here helping us out today. Can you say hi? All right. So this morning we got this beautiful Fox, FMS Fox glider. It's the 3-meter wingspan. And guys, for all you people out there saying that you can't fly big planes because they can't fit in your car, well, all of your excuses are now gone, because this thing can break down really small. You can see the 10-foot wingspan, or nearly 10-foot wingspan, comes off, and it actually breaks apart here at the tail. We don't want to demonstrate that today because we want to get into the air. But we wanted to show you how we put this together, and we wanted to talk about the setup before we get it into the air. All right, so here, Donkey Girl, watch out. Okay, give me that big rod, Donkey Girl. Yep. All right, so first things first, we have this carbon fiber wing tube. This is really cool, high quality piece here. Now, as you can see, there's no plugs or anything, except just when the wings push against these little guys, that's it. So we're gonna slide this through. All right, like I said, guys, you have no excuses if you say your car's too small and you don't want the setup to take long, because this setup does not take long at all. All right, so it's simple as you just put the wing in. You hear the click, click. There's one wing. All right, now we're gonna go around to the other side. Push that wing tube all the way until it's seated. There it is. The other wing comes on. Click, click. You're ready to go. Look how easy that was. Now, let's go ahead and talk about this here. If you can come up closer, Luca Girl. As y'all can see, this has a huge space. Now, with a 5,000 milliamp battery like we're using right now, we're getting about 20-minute flight times, even with a lot of power usage. But I mean, there's plenty of room in here if you wanted to double these up and go for 10,000. So we're gonna go ahead and put this into the compartment here. I've got my line drawn where my balance is, and that reminds me, the balance on this airplane, I went with the book numbers on the front end of the CG, so y'all see how it performs once it gets into the air. Popping the battery in, and guess what? I left my radio in the house. All right, so we'll be right back. All right, guys, now that we've got our radio, that was kind of an important piece, don't you think, Donkey Girl? Mm-hmm. Or, All right, so anyway, now we're gonna go over our rates once we plug in the battery. So kill switch is engaged, throttle cutoff is engaged, and then we're gonna just plug it in real quick. Yep, come on. There we go. Wait for the beeps. All right, battery is set up. Now, as you can see, there's our elevator. You see that, Blue Girl? Our rudder and our ailerons there. Now, one thing I will say, I am using 100% rates, no expo on this airplane. we've had one before, and that's how we flew it before, and it was amazing. Now, one thing I want to add that I did do differently than the original setup is, come over here, Luca girl. Come see these flaps. They're almost 80 degrees down. You have to actually go into your radio and increase the travel on your flaps to be able to do this. But what this does is it keeps from long landing floats, and it gets you down pretty quick. So you can actually have a short runway to operate off of. All right, so that's enough to be said about the setup. So let's get the cover on and let's take it flying. All right, seeing that the girls are just not big enough to be able to hand launch this, I'm gonna hand launch it by myself, one-handed. You know what, Donkey Girl, for safety, why don't you go stand over there, just in case. Now this can't be done. We used to do it all the time. Just don't do it on a buddy box, because Donkey Girl, or Luca Girl can tell you about that, right? All right, so here we go. Kill switch is on. Airplane is coming up. Kill switch is off. Holy cow. Quite the turnaround. All right, here we go. Oh. A hat came off. Like I said, girls, or guys, no, I don't need that right now. I'm flying, baby. Thank you. It's definitely an interesting one, especially whenever you get hit by an airplane. All right, so here we go. Okay, you ready? Mm-hmm. Let's try that again. That was a beautiful pass, too. Did you get that? Mm-hmm. That was pretty, huh? Mm-hmm. All right, let's go ahead. They say this thing is fully aerobatic, so let's try a loop. What do you think? Mm-hmm. Okay, here we go. Yeah. That was just ridiculous. That was barely any back pressure at all. That was a little crazy, huh, Luca girl?
Yeah. Naps are getting to me.
All right, here we go. Okay, let's switch it up here. Let's go right turns now. To prove to you guys that I can do right turns. No, we just want to be able to smile for the camera, right? Mm-hmm. So what do you say we do some soaring, huh?
What's the soaring?
Hmm?
What's soaring?
It's gliding. All right, here we go. And 3, 2, 1, and the prop is off. Now guys, remember, I am a little bit nose heavy on the CG, so it's not going to have these long glides like you would expect, but I mean, I would say it's doing all right, huh? What do you think, Luca girl? Is it doing all right? Mm-hmm. Let's listen to that lift. That was pretty cool, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Let's try to do a bigger loop now. That was cool. What'd you think of that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's do a high-speed pass with no motor, so we can really hear that lift being generated by those big old wings. Here we go. I love that sound. It sounds so nice. Okay, now we're gonna do a flap pass. Now, one thing I can tell you about flaps, guys, is you need the power off to be able to have the 80 degrees of flaps that I have. So here, we're gonna come back around here. And that's just because it's gonna climb like a banshee, okay? So I'm gonna put the flaps down here with the power off, and I'm gonna glide it on in for you guys. You ready, Loogie girl?
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. Power's off, slowing down, flaps full, coming in. Ooh, you can see them. Okay, we're gonna come back around. We're gonna do some flap flying here, just to show you how slow she can go with power on the flaps. Okay, now we're gonna bring it in nice and slow for y'all. Okay, flaps approach, flaps up, and recover. That was pretty cool, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Now fast pass, you ready? Ooh! Oh! Should we hit the power line? Whoops! Let's go see what happened. Oh man, I'm not used to an airplane that big. Yes, we're fine, honey. I hit the power line. Yes.
The plane is not.
Well, we don't know that yet. We don't know that yet. So stand by. Just a wingtip, it looks like.
What?
Yeah, just a wingtip.
And
That was pretty spectacular, guys. Whoa. I think it's just where it actually caught the, yeah, it looks like it's just where it caught the, well, what is this? Everything else looks fine. It looks like it's just where it caught the barbed wire here on the fence. A little chunk came out there.
And that big.
Yeah, the wingtip came off, which, I mean, that's an easy fix. We'll have this thing fixed by this afternoon. Where's the run cam? Oh, it's right there. It ejected that. Yeah, so honestly, it only looks like it was affected where it hit the barbed wire. So the prop is still good. All right, so that was an unfortunate end to the video. I was hoping to get y'all some good landing footage. Let's go through everything, just make sure everything's working still. Flaps work. Yep. Ailerons work. Oh, don't want to do that. That works. Yeah, I mean, everything's good to go. We just need to figure out where this piece came from, and we'll be able to rock and roll. So hopefully we'll get this thing out for you guys tomorrow. All right, guys. Well, not the ending we wanted, and well, we can turn off our run cam now. Not the ending we certainly wanted, but that's okay. It's just all about fun. Nobody's hurt. The power lines aren't hurt.
Besides, it looks like it's wobbling a little.
All right, guys. As always, get your families involved. Bring new people into the hobby. Please like, share, and subscribe. And you know what? We're going to finish this video out here with us doing the repairs, and hopefully we'll have it ready to go tomorrow. Say bye, Luca girl.
Bye.